Samantha is brave enough to try this pizza from the stand. She somehow paid for it. This machine somehow cooked it, and she's convinced that it's not going to upset her stomach. Samantha's here from Alberta. What does it look like, Samantha?
It looks pretty good.
I like her sense of bravery. This is fantastic. Thanks, Samantha.
Thank you.
Welcome and welcome back to Stir Crazy Sailing and Adventures. Hey, we've done our epic cruise to the Bahamas. We enjoyed that trip, but the topography didn't really change very much. Lots of beaches and palm trees. We are now way up in the northern Great Lakes, and we want to see rocks and cliffs and boulders on the shoreline. Could sailing in this part of the world be better than the Bahamas? Yeah, maybe. Summertime in the Great Lakes could actually be better than the winter in the Bahamas. Stick with me and you'll see why. We are getting off of Manitoulin Island and out of Gore Bay, a place that leaves a terrific impression. That's the Gore Bay Airport grounds crew behind me. They control the foliage, and they do a great job. And they also fertilize as they go. Yep. It's utter genius. Gore Bay is a quaint small town, a great stopping off point, and the gateway to a place that's gorgeous. We've been heading right into the wind. But we're going to start heading over toward Baie Fine and Fraser Bay. So we can sail for a bit here today. And it looks like that person over there in what looks like a J-boat is sailing too. All right, let's get the sail up. Oh my goodness, it's hell's dinks. I'm being invaded. I'll try not to drone on too much about what a special place this is, but I've never been happier, I'll tell you that. This is such a happy, happy place. We are just in Fraser Bay, getting ready to head up to Baie Fine. The wind is light. I think ghost along with the main open at about 4.5, 5. And then I don't know that I need to have the Genoa open today. Everything is just so pleasant. And the reason I wouldn't open up the Genoa is I'm going to have to douse it. Solo sailor, only going to be for a half hour. Could something happen? Yeah, something could happen. Something could get fouled. I'd have to take a risk that I don't want to take. But here I am, standing in the bow, and I'm not clipped in. So I'm a hypocrite. Are you? You may be too. Fun stuff. Let's do the dreaded jibe. There's plenty of room to roam out there on the North Channel, but you're going to hear many of the same boats on the radio frequently and see them as well. That wasn't so bad, was it? In light winds, I had quite a bit of margin. I would have wanted to be more careful in heavier winds. Wasn't that fun? This 10-mile long fjord with quartzite mountains and deep blue waters is one of the highlights of any trip to the North Channel. Yes, we are headed right for those rocks. Because there's another rock out in the water I'll show you in a moment. This is a good place to really pay attention to where you're going and what your navigation is telling you about the depth of the water. And hazards ahead. Baie Fine! Loving it! "10 feet of water. We're good." whistle down Baie Fine when it's from the west, but on this particular day, the wind was from the south, so I had a great opportunity for a beautiful anchorage. Sunset was magnificent, and I got an early start the next day. Okay, we are headed through the narrows of Baie Fine toward the pool, and it is rocky, narrow, and shallow. No problem. Let's have fun with this. I've just been on the radio. Over. Let's have fun with this. Over. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful place. Oh my gosh. This place is remarkable. Remarkable. By the way, thank you, Sela. Sela answered my Securite call earlier. I just let other vessels know that I was going to be going through that very narrow channel there, which is showing 5 feet deep on the charts, but it's actually 10 feet deep in most places if you hug the shoreline. So hug the starboard shoreline if you're coming in, and just favor it, don't hug it, favor it, and you'll be all right. I'm getting into the best part of Baie Fine, headed toward the pool. Thanks for joining me. The pool is a popular anchorage, but there are places that you can anchor outside of it. When you are anchored there, you will be within the confines of Killarney Provincial Park, which is a beautiful place. It's a big hill, a few hundred feet high. 3? Maybe just under 3. Pretty cool. I'm eating an apple. Are you enjoying this? I hope you are. This is a good time. We need to do this more often. We do. We need to get up here, knock around the North Channel, Great Lakes, fresh water, do some swimming. We need to do this more frequently. We don't get out enough. And this is so accessible. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. I believe this is the Evinrude cottage. Yes, that Evinrude. Evinrude engines. Modest, but they brought in a 100-foot boat in here, I've been told. The name Evinrude, of course, takes many of us back to those first experiences when we were trusted with a fishing boat that leaked and an outboard motor that was reliable. Seeing such a modest cottage that was owned by the Evinrude family reminds me of those days when that's all the cottages were for anybody who owned them. We are anchored. I mean, this isn't the Rockies, but it's still much more dramatic than what the camera can convey. And as I mentioned earlier, I mean, this place is really accessible. It's just a lot of fun. This is just a lot of fun. The world's longest freshwater fjord? Well, that's what I've heard, and every place wants to be famous for something, right? Rainy day and not much to do early in the morning except catch up on some reading and listen to a bit of music, and I'll get to a video a little bit later on today. I had some overcast weather along the way on this trip, which detracts from the beauty, at least what you see on screen, and this footage looks like it was filmed in black and white, like an old shot from The Creature from the Black Lagoon, and, well, there are some similarities. Just an early rainy morning. I meant to do fast motion for me loading up this bike on the kayak, and I'm glad I didn't. It took me longer than usual. But there are some bikeable trails over here, and we're going to discover them today. All right, we are in a provincial park, so let's see if we can find some trails here. I think so. Well, this is sweet. We'll see how long it sticks around. If you plan to do this, you're going to be walking your bike over boulders, rocks for about a half hour, somewhat dried riverbed, and then you're rewarded with this. And don't do this alone. Take somebody along like I am. Thanks for joining me. Right. Maybe I'm a bit disingenuous if I say it was more biking than hiking. I think that was more hiking than biking. Let's chalk up my bike ride to just a good outing for a hike recon. Sure. In the Bahamas, did I worry about sharks? Yes. Here in Ontario, in the woods, where there are rocky caves, am I worried about bears? Much less. Much less than sharks in the Bahamas. That's for sure. I believe I'm in the home stretch. It is a climb, that is for sure. Just a few hundred feet, but it's rocky and steep in places. All right. I think we're about to summit here. The hike from the pool to Topaz Lake is wonderful. It's only about 1.25 miles, and the water itself is magical. The place is beautiful, and everybody goes there who is anywhere near the vicinity, whether they're tent campers or whether they're boaters, or whether they're just passing through. That lake attracts everybody, and everybody wants to swim in the beautiful, clean, fresh water. Matt is the cameraman. Thank you, Matt.
All good. Nice dive.
That's great. So you can just hit the top button, the red button. Matt, the guide. And this is a good time to remind you of the value of staying hydrated. What do they say, Matt?
They say a good mountaineer always pees clear.
A good mountaineer always pees clear. Thank you, Matt.
Your sister was in it.
Thanks, dude.
Nice to meet you.
The point that I'm making is you are going to make friends. Go to the pool, go to Topaz Lake. It's a social activity. Have fun with it.
You ready?
Yeah. We're trying shrimp. How will we? Oh, he missed it. The other little fishies are going for it. That's an interesting snapper. It seems, I don't know. It seems curious. That's a curious snapper.
Look at him move the avocado. He was diving for it.
He has no fear of humans at all. Tail like a Labrador retriever on it.
Yeah, it does.
Hey, if you want, come up here.
Oh, and there's a fish near him too. A couple. Oh, the fish got interested. On the boat of neighbors, and they're feeding the snapper avocado. I know. Some of you are going to say, that's a bad idea. It's not to the snapper right now, I'll tell you that. Oh, it likes avocado.
Yeah, it does.
If we ever wondered, now we know.
Look, he's diving for it.
Ryan is a big swimming stud. He just helped me get the weeds off my anchor. Look at him out here. That's Ryan, Janet, and Elvis. Elvis is their dog.
See you later.
I told you this place would be great. Wasn't that fun? We're going to be headed to another location under sail that is just as pretty as the one we have just left. Thanks again for joining me. I'll see you again soon.